And good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us, and welcome to live video coverage of the 2026 11U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network. We come to you today from Jerry Ross Park in Crown Point. As the group stage continues on, we've got Exeter and one of the host teams, Crown Point White, battling it out here on the major field. We're getting going right away. We've had some weather that kind of caused us and a lightning delay to be delayed here. Here's a chopper foul on the third base side from Finn Ravella. So Finn Ravella, Ben Warlick, Samuel Donegan, your scheduled hitters. We'll give you the rest of the lineup here in just a moment. There's the 0-1 pitch, now 0-2. Bradley Zakian, followed by Braden Kelly, Jack Thompson, William Small, Oliver Proventure, Lewis Lebrecq, and Emerson Roy, your lineup today for Exeter. 0-2 pitch misses outside from starting pitcher Brantley Hanger of Crown Point White. Defensively for Crown Point, Gassaway, Marzowski, Custy from left to right in the outfield. Bigham, Gabur, Bassino, and Reed from third to first in the infield. 2-2 the count now. Eiseminger behind the dish for Hanger in this one. Give you our forecast here in just a moment. Here's the 2-2, which misses outside. So 3-2 good at bat here for Finn Ravella. Payoff pitch coming here. This one lifted in the air to left, giving Chase's Gassaway, who's underneath it, to make the catch. Our game day forecast brought to you by our friends at Econom Electric Heating and Cooling. Today's forecast, a balmy 77 degrees here at nighttime skies. A little bit later than anticipated, about just shy of 2 hours late. We had a lightning delay for a fair amount of time earlier, which caused the previous game, Crown Point Red, notably, along with Visalia, to be delayed a little while. They had 2 innings left to play, so we're getting started here now. Ben Warlick is the extra player today for Exeter. Out of New Hampshire, the 11U New England region champs. Here's a 1-1. Breaking ball that misses upstairs. That forecast brought to you by Economy Electric Heating and Cooling. They're keeping you cool in the summer and cozy in the winter. You can visit them on the web at forajobdoneright.com. This one on the ground left side. Gabur gobbles it up, throws high, and it's going to be off the glove of Reed. Reed had to be on his tippy toes to grab that one, and Warlick able to beat that one out. So now Samuel Donegan comes up here. Okay, this is a big matchup here for these two teams. Both of them 1-1 in pool play right now. Again, we got different pools going on. We got 4 pools, 5 teams per pool. Top 3 will move on to the championship bracket. That starts on Wednesday. First pitch to Donegan is fouled down the left field line. So as of right now, in their pool, in Pool B, Bismarck and Mexico lead the way with 2 wins. Mexico with a loss, though. Bismarck 2-0. And then both Crown Point White and Exeter both 1-1. So an opportunity for one of these teams to go 2-1 and advance themselves kind of tied for that third spot at the moment. But things can still change. Bismarck does play a doubleheader tomorrow in the final day of pool play. 1-1 the count here to Donegan, the left fielder today. Pitches on the outer edge for a strike, 1-2. One-two pitch comes here. That pitch outside, so 2-2. They did rule an error on first baseman Reed on that one, on that play at first base. 1 on, 1 out. 2-2 count here to Donegan. Fouls it back to the screen. We'll do it again. Bradley Zakian will be the starting pitcher today for Exeter. He awaits on deck. Comes a 2-2. This one lifted down the left field line. Will get out of play. Donegan kind of reaching up high for that one and just got ahead of it a little bit. Hanger trying to maybe give a little off speed. Trying to get him to chase on one. Crown Point, one of the host teams here this week. Donegan fouls this one up into the seats again. Might get over the press box. It will indeed. Exeter, as I mentioned before, I had Exeter in their opener on Saturday from New Hampshire. 2-2. Outside, it'll be ball 3 here. So now the count runs full. This one on the ground, right side. Over to second for one, and they'll get the lead runner. Bassino getting the play there, heads up to get the lead runner. So 4-6 on the put out. Fielder's choice for Donegan. Bradley Zakian now. Runner from first goes, and the ball is going to get into center field, so it's stolen base for Donegan here. Strike was called to Zakian. This one fouled away from Zakian. Runner dancing off a second. Here's the pitch. This one lined right back up the middle. This will get through for a hit. Making the turn around third is Donegan. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time. He gets just underneath it. The relay home not in time. And it's a 1-0 lead for Exeter here in the first. RBI single for Bradley Zakian. And now Braden Kelly comes up. Exeter has scored in the first inning of all the previous 2 matchups, I should say. So they're doing pretty well in the first inning. 1-1 in play, though. Kelly takes that one back. So 2-1 the count here to Kelly. No, it's a late one for you over in New Hampshire after 10 o'clock over there. Thanks for staying with us. 2-1 on the ground, left side. Bigham comes up with it, the throw to first in time, and that will retire the side. But Exeter scores in the first. We go to the bottom of the first, 1-0. You are watching the Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Get Pulse Technology on your team. Hit a home run with our managed print and copier services, IT and technology solutions, office furniture and design services, office supplies, scoreboards, and AV solutions.
Strachan Van Til for the win with 4 ways to save. Catch price drops on over 15,000 items and check the weekly ad for can't miss deals. Stack on the rewards program for digital coupons, points toward discounts and free products, and power up with our own brands. Keep your budget in the safety zone. Get the same great taste as national labels at lower prices. If you can't taste the difference, why pay the difference? Score big value with 4 ways to save at Strachan Van Til.
Welcome back to the Cal Ripken World Series here on the Region Sports Network. 11U bringing the Crown Point white lineup here. Leading off will be number 21, Brayson Eiseminger, followed by number 2, that's Crew Gabur. Just a shortstop today. Eiseminger is the catcher, by the way. Number 99, Carter Marzowski. He is the center fielder today, followed by number 4, Maddox Reed. Saw him at first base. Followed by Brantley Hanger. He was the pitcher, number 20. Number 25, Owen Gassaway. He's the left fielder, followed by number 5, Griffin Custy. He is the right fielder, followed by number 87, Nick Bassino. Patrols second base. Then number 27 is Jacob Bigham. He's the third baseman, followed by number 88, David Patty. He is the extra hitter in the lineup today. So, Eiseminger leads things off with Zakian on the mound, the lefty. Dealing the first pitch for ball 1. We talked about in previous games, we're at the point of the tournament now. You're 3 games in. This is the third game. Now you got to start thinking about those days of rest. The first day, you don't really got to think about it as much just because, everybody's fresh, everybody's ready to go. You can pitch who you want. But now you got to start thinking about those days of rest. Who can you pitch? Who can you not pitch? Who only pitched so many innings and can go again? 2-0 for Eiseminger. It becomes a puzzle as that one is tipped at the plate. So 2-1 the count. So the chess match kind of begins here. The puzzle begins of piecing these things together. Pitches outside, 3-1. The count here to Eiseminger. With that lime green bat. Loving it. 3-1. This one right back to Zakian on the bump, who throws over to first for out number 1. Jack Thompson over there pretty pumped up about that. Donegan, Small, and Lebrecht from left to right in the outfield. Kelly, Roy, Proventure, and Thompson from third to first on the infield. Revilla behind the plate for Zakian. So 1-3 on the putout for out number 1. And now Gabur is a little lefty-lefty matchup here. This one popped up. Zakian trying to pick it up, takes a weird hop, throws out into the outfield. Now Gabur going to make that turn to first and then gets back. Makes the turn to second and now gets back to first. Kind of the wild throw there from Zakian, but he's kind of just out of panic. But an infield hit for Gabur. So Carter Marzowski comes up here, the center fielder, and the lefty in the lineup here for Crown Point White. It's a little lefty-lefty matchup. Throw to first, not in time. As you can already hear we got some of the Crown Point Red kids sitting in front of us right here in the press box, and you can hear them yelling back. 1 out, 1 on. Here's the pitch to Marzowski as Gabur going to get a stolen base. So now runner in scoring position. Marzowski and try to get that first run across the board for the Crown Point White team. Thought about swinging at it. It was inside. Zakian working quickly. Looks in at his dugout. Gets the sign. Rocks and fires. That pitch in there for a strike. 2-1. Still a little muggy here in Crown Point tonight. Not too bad. Temperatures have definitely cooled down, but still a little humid. This one popped up. Zakian with the catch. Zakian all over that infield right now. A little PFPs. And now Maddox Reed, cleanup hitter for Crown Point White. First baseman. Wants to try to drive that run home. Exeter has different ideas, though. First pitch, foul to the screen. Maddox can get on. The pitcher, Brantley Hanger, awaits on deck. The 0-1. Breaking ball missing outside. Thought about a little curve to that one, it looks like. It looks like Zakian's kind of throwing some off-speed stuff here. One. This one lifted in the air to left. Donegan giving chase, and it's over Donegan's head. One hops the wall, getting into second base is Reed with the RBI double, and we're tied at 1. So now Brantley Hanger has a chance to help his cause. Drive in a run. Take the lead for the home team. First pitch to him. Another lefty in the lineup. Zakian comes set. Here's the rock in the 1-0. Swinging fouled away at the plate. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. This one chopped on the ground, right side, trying to get it stopped by Proventure, but no runs will score. They'll keep it right where it's at. So it's a single for Haniger, which helps his cause. Runners at first and third. With gas away here now. First pitch to him, swing and a miss. Griffin Custy awaits on deck. He wants a chance here in the bottom of the first inning. Pitch to Gasaway, pitch is wild. Runner from first, able to trot on down to second. So now 2 runners in scoring positioning, 2 outs in the inning. So 1-1 the count here to Gasaway. Here's the pitch. This one right back to Zakian, who scoops it up. What a play. Zakian tosses to first and limits the damage. Zakian a part of all 3 outs. But he does give up a run, so we're knotted up at 1 after 1. We go to the second. You're watching the Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Welcome back to the Cal Ripken World Series here on the Region Sports Network. If you need a winning formula, we've got one. Region Sports is powered by Pulse Technology, the official toner provider of the Region Sports Network, the only game in town. Sitting in front of us are members of the Crown Point Red team, and I believe they had a message they wanted to share. Vance Gidley up here had a message he wanted to give real quick.
Let's go Crown Point White.
So there you go. Members of the Crown Point Red sitting right in front of us. Gidley, who had a really good day at third base, making all the plays happen, helping Crown Point Red stay into that one. We had that one just previously here on the Region Sports Network. We go back to the second inning now. 0-1 0-1 the count to Jack Thompson, the first baseman. Sporting that orange and yellow bat. Haniger still on the bump. That one fouled away, so 0-2. Thompson wearing number 99. I actually asked him about that. He wears number 99, and yet Exeter is about an hour north of Boston. So I asked him, how do you wear 99 as a Aaron Judge fan and be near the Boston area? He told me he originally is from New Jersey, which would make him originally a Yankees fan. Saw him after their opener, and I thought, 99 is Aaron Judge. You live pretty close to Boston. That can't be a winning formula for you. 0-2. Misses upstairs. Yeah, he's from the New Jersey area, he said, so they gave him a pass. The rest of his teammates, all Boston Red Sox fans. Talk about a team that is playing out of their shoes right now. The 1-2 fouled back to the screen. Thompson would like to deposit one just like Aaron Judge would. So I don't think that wall in right is as small as that one out of Yankee Stadium. The 1-2 upstairs, so 2 balls, 2 strikes. Thompson takes that one upstairs. Now a full count here now. Payoff pitch here. Down low for ball 4, so leadoff walk to start things up for Exeter. William Small up here now. Also from that left side of the plate. Thompson down to second, and second base umpire trying to get out of the way of that one. Didn't see the throw coming in initially. It'll be a stolen base for Thompson here. This one right over the pitcher. Picked up by the shortstop. Tosses over to first for the out. Gerber handling the job over there, getting the out. Runner moves down to third, though, with 1 away. Runner down to second on that pitch. Apologies, I thought they said Gerber got the out there. Gerber with another chance here with a throw to first. That one's going to be high. Previous runner was on. Now he's going to stay at third. So after back-to-back singles, another run comes in to score. It is 2-1. Favor of Exeter. And now Louis Lebrecq up here, the right fielder. Meeting on the mound here. Be sure to stay connected with all things Region Sports, as we are always active on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, X, and our website at regionsports.com. Celebrating over 25 years, we're proud to still be the only game in town. So Exeter leads it 2-1 here in the second inning with runners on the corners here now, 2-1. The score is no outs in the inning, still trying to do some damage here. Lebrecht looking to drive in that third run. Throw to third, not going to be in time. And Crown Point hoping that maybe ProVenture would maybe break towards second. Now he breaks to second. They're not going to throw down. ProVenture taking the slide into second there. So you got the stolen base. So now two runners in scoring position, nobody out. Here's the pitch to Lebrecht. Popped up right side. Picked up by the second baseman. So Bassino gets the out there. Big first out for Crown Point. So only one away. Runner still at second and third. Here comes Emerson Roy. First pitch to him. In there for a strike. This one lifted in the air to center. Marzowski there. Runners will not tag. So 2 outs, a big second out. One run in. Runners at second and third, and now back to the top of the lineup. Finn Ravilla. This one popped up. Will it stay on the infield? It will. And it's going to bounce fair, but then bounce foul. It has to go over the base. So that is a foul ball. Everyone back to their original positions there. Exeter, one of the early towns in the state of New Hampshire, founded by John Wheelwright after he was banished from the church in the mid 1630s. Swing and a miss by Ravilla. 0-2. Crown Point one pitch away from getting out of it. Here's the 0-2. It's upstairs, 1-2. This one's for Zach Sinelli, former Cardinal and Toronto Blue Jay Chris Carpenter from Exeter, New Hampshire. Two and two the count here. Swing and a miss, strike three. And Crown Point gets out of it, limits the damage. One's across the board so far. Exeter leads it 2-1. You're watching the Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Hi, I'm Crowd Company's Lantern Man. If you're a contractor, it's my job to make your insurance coverage simple and affordable. Because I know time is money, I'll come to your business. Certificates and bonds are a snap. Wherever you are, whatever business you're in, we've got you covered. As Crowd Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowd Companies, insurance professionals. Highland, Merrillville, and Michigan City.
Earn while you learn from the best hands in the business. The Bricklayers Allied Craft Workers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. That's right, this is a paid apprenticeship.
I'm getting an education while learning a trade and getting paid for it.
The thing that surprised me the most about this apprenticeship program is the respect I have received after the proper time and training.
Classes start soon, so apply now. There are training centers throughout Indiana and Kentucky. We are the Bricklayers and Allied Craft Workers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. The best hands in the business.
Welcome back to the Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network. Ordering groceries has never been easier with online shopping at Strecken Van Til. Save time and money. In-store sale prices, pickup or delivery, online coupons, rewards, points, and more. Shop StreckenVantil.com today. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Crown Point White coming up. Exeter leads it 2-1. Custy, Bassino, and Bigham. Scheduled hitters here this inning. Swing and a miss. Strike that, a foul tip, 0-1. Zakian still pitching for Exeter. 0-2 the count here to Custy. Right fielder today for Crown Point. On the outside edge for called strike 3. Nick Bassino now makes his way to the dish. Do appreciate everyone still staying up with us. Know it's getting late over there on the in the New Hampshire area, New England. Just after 10 or about 10:30. Swing and a miss from Bassino. It's late here in Northwest Indiana too. Only 9:30, but still past the bedtime of some here. Second baseman Bassino 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball missing outside, so evens the count at 1. Bradley Sakian pitching a pretty good game here so far. One and two. Zakian was part of all 3 of the putouts for outs in that first inning. Only allowing the 1 run. Had some base runners and now gets strike 3. First pitch into Jacob Bigham. Misses 4, ball 1. Bigham, the third baseman. It's the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-2. So he can get a lot of those swing and misses so far in this one. Fouled away to the screen. 1-2. 29 pitches for Zakian. We talked about the pool play. And you got days of rest. So still just trying to piece all this together. It's always an interesting dynamic. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. He strikes out the side. Crown Point goes 1-2-3. We go to the third, with Exeter leading 2-1. You're watching the Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
At Athletic Performance Factory in Highland, Indiana, we push you to be bigger, faster, stronger, more explosive. Challenge every muscle with our cutting-edge sand speed and agility training. Build rock-solid strength and core stability to dominate on game day. Rent our full-size outdoor turf field for team workouts and practices. Improve your swing, boost your field skills, and protect your arm with expert one-on-one baseball and softball training built around you. We develop the entire athlete, mentally and physically. Athletic Performance Factory, where athletes are made.
You ready? Let's go! Yeah! For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10%.
future starts
here.
Welcome back to the Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network. We got awards we're going to hand out at the end of this one. We got the Crowell Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game. Crowell Companies are proud to recognize the superheroes on the baseball diamond. We've got the Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game. Earn while you learn with Boilermakers Local 374. And then we've got the Proud Union Home Play of the Game presented by Iron Workers Local 395. Find out how you can become a Union Iron Worker. Visit ironworkers395.com. I believe we have some changes being made that is being relayed up to the press box. So we'll bring that to you as we over here get it, because they were getting it over on the other side of the press box. So we'll try to bring that to you. It is still Hanger pitching for Crown Point. And this is Ben Warlick still. Ben Warlick lifts this one to the right side. Bassino there to make the catch. Donegan coming up here now. Hit into a fielder's choice his last time up. Wouldn't mind doing a little damage here. Here comes the 1-0. It's high and tight, 2-0. Now with one away here in the top of the third inning. Again, only 6 innings of regulation for those of you tuned in, kind of asking about things. We apologize for the delay as well. We had weather that came through. This one lifted in the air to left. Going back and making the catch out and left is Gassaway. Just pedaling backwards and caught that one on a line. Nice play by Gassaway out there. Donegan is hitting to some tough luck from the games I've witnessed so far. Bradley Zakian now. Fouls with the first pitch, strike one. Oh, 1 misses upstairs, so evens the count at 1. He's been doing really well on the mound. We'd like to help his cause a little bit here. The true lefty. Now that one's inside, so 2-1 the count. Pitches outside, so 3-1 to Zakian. Got an RBI single his first time up, back in the first inning. This one right back to the pitcher Hanger, who throws over to first and gets him in time. And that'll retire the side. We go to the bottom of the third. Exeter still leading 2-1. You're watching the Cal Ripken 11U World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Welcome to Diamond Plate, your new go-to sports bar with a casual vibe and elevated ballpark favorites. Dig into hand-breaded chicken tenders, juicy burgers, build your own pizzas, and don't forget our full bar stocked with local favorites and everyday classics. Located inside Athletic Performance Factory. Diamond Plate brings the fun with multi-sport simulators, duck pin bowling lanes, plus party space for birthdays, holidays, company outings, and fundraisers. Diamond Plate, where every bite, every sip, and every play is a win.
From lighting up Friday night football to powering the classrooms that shape the students of Lake County, IBEW Local 697 is proud to support our region schools and the communities we call home. A career as a union electrician could be your next great move. Your next cap might be a hard hat. IBEW Local 697, powering futures, powering the region.
Welcome back to the Cal Ripken World Series here on the Region Sports Network. We go to the bottom of the third. Exeter leading 2-1. Crown Point White trying to get something going here. David Patty will lead things off. There's number 88 is the extra hitter in the lineup today. Pitch from Zakian. This one popped up right side. And the first baseman, Thompson, makes the catch there. So back to the top of the lineup for Crown Point. Eiseminger makes his way to the dish. First pitch to him, misses for ball one. Again, bottom of the third here. Beautiful Jerry Ross Park. Yes, that Jerry Ross, the astronaut. He's tied as a record holder for the most spacewalks at 7 in his career. 1-0 misses outside, 2-0. Pitch. This one lifted in the air to right. Lebrec there to make the catch. Tricka now patrolling center field. So Drew Gabur now here and ducks out of the way of that one. 4-1. Gabur takes that one inside. So 2-0, trying to get a base runner. Zakian has retired 6 in a row out of Crown Point White. This one on the ground to the second baseman, Proventure, who throws to first and in time. Make that 7 in a row retired by Zakian. We go to the fourth. You're watching the Cal Ripken 11U World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
At American Testing Services, based in Hobart, Indiana, we specialize in NDT drone inspections and heat treatment services for local mills, fab shops, and facilities across the country. From Northwest Indiana to nationwide, we deliver precision, safety, and reliability. American Testing Services, America's trusted name in NDT.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
New pitcher for Crown Point. It'll be Nick Bassino on to pitch now. Gabur goes to second. Hanger goes to short. And everything else stays the same. We go to the top of the fourth inning. Braden Kelly will lead things off. Long pink batting sleeve going on there. First pitch to him. In there for a strike. Bassino, the right-handed pitcher, coming in now. This one on the ground. This will get past the third baseman right down the left field line. Kelly makes the turnaround first. Good defensive play out there in left by Gasaway, so it's left to a single, but it's a leadoff single for Exeter to get things started. They already lead it 2-1. They want to add on to their cause here. Again, this is a pretty pivotal matchup here, as this can go a long way in determining who that third team is out of the pool that would move on to the champions bracket. Last checked, we got Bismarck and Mexico that are both with 2 wins. Mexico with 1 loss, so they're 2-1. Bismarck 2-0. They have a doubleheader tomorrow as the runner heads down to second, and he will be tagged out. 2-6 on the putout. Kelly taken out at second base. Eiseminger throws a dart down to second. Nice play by Hanger out there who just got there. This one fouled away. This will get on to North Street. So Jack Thompson batting here with the count 0-2 to him. He walked his last time up. Both Exeter and Crown Point 1-1 in their matchup, so the winner will go 2-1. So it's pivotal to get a win here. It'll be vitally important. 1-2. This one lifted in the air on the right side. Gabur camping underneath and sliding his feet a little bit. He started to lose his footing. This field took on a lot of water yesterday with storms that came through yesterday afternoon and evening. So that outfield, which is natural grass, infield is turf, that natural grass. A little bit slippery out there, but Gabur stays with it. And Vitrinka here. Want to know the count to him. He came in to replace Small. Small had gotten a single back in the second inning. And now Tricka has taken 2 high and tight. Here's this one that's just high. 3-0 the count. Tricka would like to find his way on the base path with 2 outs here. Proventure got a single his last time up. He awaits on deck. 3-0. That comes in. It's going to be ball 4. So a 2-out walk. See if this can strike a little rally here for Exeter. It's a Proventure here, but throw to first. First pitch misses outside to Proventure. Trying to add some runs on here. Two and 0. From Bassino, here's the 2-0. It's upstairs, so 3-0. Bassino having a hard time finding that strike zone and that right release point right now. Mentioned it is pretty muggy here in Crown Point, so sometimes that can obviously cause some sweat on the hands. You can lose the ball. That one skips in there. And after the play at second, then second out, now we got back-to-back walks, and Exeter keeping the lineup moving. As now Louis Lebrec makes his way up. Step off and runners get back to their designated bases, and we'll try this again. Bassino fires the first pitch. Misses for ball one. That's in there for a strike. LeBrecq popped out his last time up, looking to do something a little different here. Wants to drive in a run. Crown Point says, I don't know about that. See what happens on this 0-2. On the ground, Gabur picks it up, tosses to first, and retires to side. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Crown Point coming up. You're watching the 11U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Get Pulse technology on your team. Hit a home run with our managed print and copier services, IT and technology solutions, office furniture and design services, office supplies, scoreboards, and AV solutions.
Strachan Van Til for the win with 4 ways to save. Catch price drops on over 15,000 items and check the weekly ad for can't miss deals. Stack on the rewards program for digital coupons, points toward discounts and free products, and power up with our own brands. Keep your budget in the safety zone. Get the same great taste as national labels at lower prices. If you can't taste the difference, why pay the difference? Score big value with 4 ways to save at Strachan Van Til.
Welcome back to the Cal Ripken World Series. Ordering groceries has never been easier with online shopping at Strachan Van Til. Save time and money. In-store sale prices, pickup or delivery, online coupons, rewards, points, and more. Shop StrachanVanTil.com. We do have awards we're going to hand out at the end of this one. We got the Crow Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game. They're proud to recognize the superheroes on the baseball diamond. We've got the Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game. Learn about apprenticeship programs and more at local374.org. And then we've got the Proud to Be Home Union Play of the Game, brought to you by Ironworkers 395. To find out how you can become a union ironworker, visit ironworkers395.com. Bottom of the fourth, Marzowski, Reed, and Hanger, your scheduled hitters. Pitch to him misses upstairs, so 2-0. The count to Marzowski. This one lifted in the air to center. And it's going to drop in for a hit. The middle infielders kind of gave up on it, thinking Donegan might come in. Is Donegan the new center fielder, but Donegan had a long way to go. And the other ones, the middle infielders may have been called off. So that'll be a leadoff single for Crown Point. They need a base runner. Tying run on the bases now. And he's going to run down to second, and there's going to be no throw. He had a huge jump. Oh, 1-1 the count to Maddox Reed as runner goes again. This one grounded to third. They're not going to be able to tag him over there. He actually had to leap over the ball, did not get an out. But how about the play by Kelly over there to stay with it, not be distracted by the runner. And Kelly made a strong throw to first and got the out at first. So Marzowski now in the tying run is now at third base. Ground ball up the middle. This will get through for a hit. Hanger helps his cause. Or at least helps Bassino's cause now. 2 for 2 is Hanger, and he's got an RBI, and this game is now tied at 2. Comes Owen Gassaway. Throw to first, not going to be in time. Gasaway grounded out to Zakian his first time up. Shows bunt perfectly down the third base line. This will roll foul, though. Oh, that was looking real good. The turf got it to roll towards foul territory. That was a beauty. That was in no man's land. Game tied at 2 here in the bottom of the fourth. 6 innings of regulation. A really good matchup here between Exeter and Crown Point White. Right here from the Hub City. Zakian had retired 7 in a row right here in the middle of the lineup. And then Marzowski gets that single. Hanger able to follow it up with an RBI single. Runner goes down to second. The throw, a one bouncer, safe. Hanger now at second base on the stolen base. One on the count to Gasaway here. Now he's got a chance to drive in the go-ahead run for Crown Point. This one lifted in the air. Shallow center. Coming in and making the play is Donegan. Donegan had to run a long way, but comes in and makes the catch. Keeps Hanger at second base. And now Custy comes up here. He takes that first pitch for ball 1. Fouls it back to the screen, so 1-1. Crown Point has tied it here in the fourth. Trying to take the lead. 1 on, 2 outs. Here's the 1-1. This will get out of play. Foul. It'll stay in the bleachers over there. Right by the, I'm calling it the shade tree. No need for shade right now. Obviously no sun. Comes a 1-2. Breaking ball that spins outside. 2-2. Zakian at 50 pitches now. And we only kind of look at the number of pitches just because it determines how many days of rest potentially. 2-2. If you are able to, move on in this tournament, obviously you want some of your best pitchers for later in the tournament, and especially in that championship game. So I was keeping an eye on that pitch count. Payoff pitch to Custy with the runner running. Foul down the first baseline. So Hanger will have to go back to second. We'll do it again. Another 3-2 with the runner on the move. He steps off. That's going to be a balk. He did not step off. So automatically getting third base. Now coach is going to argue that he should get home, but technically the base that he occupied was second base. He had not gotten third base yet. So he does advance to third on the balk. We'll have another 3-2 to Custy here. 3-2. Lifted in the air to center. Donegan drifting to his right. Oh, it's over his head. Crown Point will take the lead. Here's the throw to second. It will not be in time. RBI double for Griffin Custy. So Crown Point takes the lead here at the bottom of the fourth inning. Bassino wants to help his cause. Runner from second. Now this one up the middle. Stopped by Roy. It gets past him. Another run scores for Crown Point. It's 4-2. Bassino with the RBI single, and another run comes in to score. So Jacob Bigham now. Runner goes from first to second. The throw down to second is airmailed into right center, but it won't be a problem from there. So now we'll have a meeting at the mound just to kind of calm things down a little bit. Might have a pitching change here. We'll see. It looks like maybe just a coaches meeting. At the Region Sports, we don't like downtime, whether it's a championship drive or a game night print job. We trust Pulse Technology to keep the toner cartridge full and the process running smoothly. Pulse Technology, the heartbeat of the Region Sports Network, the only game in town. And now we'll have the coach check in with one of the umpires out here and going to chat with the home plate umpire just to see if there's a... And now it looks like we're going to have a chat with the coach over at third. So not sure what the conversation was or is about. But the Exeter coach had said something to the umpire between second and third, and then said something to the home plate umpire, which then had to talk to the Crown Point coach. Owen won the count to Bigham. The pitch inside. Bassino dancing off of first. Exeter wants to keep him right where he's at. 2 away in the inning. The 1-1. Breaking ball missing outside. Runner down to third. The tag, and he's out. 2-5 on the putout. And that'll retire the side. Crown Point takes the lead 4-2, though. We go to the fifth. You're watching the Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Welcome back to the Cal Ripken World Series here on the Region Sports Network. Happy to have you with us from wherever you may be tuned in from. Bassino still on the bump for Crown Point. We go to the top of the fifth. Crown Point now leads it 4-2. Exeter will have Roy, Revilla, and Warlick, your scheduled hitters here in this fifth inning. Again, this game will have big implications on Pool B here. You know, Mexico 2-1, Bismarck 2-0. Bismarck has a doubleheader tomorrow. Winner of this one will go 2-1, so puts themselves kind of, in essence, in that third spot, or at least tied for the second spot. But it'll come down, if there's ties, to run differential and runs scored and all that good stuff. We'll wait to see what the bracket looks like for Champions Bracket come Wednesday. Got to get through the rest of the games here tonight and then through the slate of games tomorrow. This one fouled back to the screen. Issue with tomorrow, the forecast not looking ideal. 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. Roy down on strikes. Back to the top of the lineup for Exeter with Finn Revilla. First pitch misses for ball one. Foul tips that one. Now 1-1. Revilla still looking for his first knock of this game. Come at a very good time. Try to get a base runner. Need a couple of base runners to get this game tied again for Exeter. This one popped up. Is it caught? It is caught over at first base with Reed in foul territory. Certainly looked like it was going to be in the mid, but once he started to fall, we lost it in our camera view by the dugout, so didn't know if he held on to it. But Reed did, and now this one deposited into center field. Marzowski out there to make the catch and retire the side. They go 1-2-3. We go bottom five. Crown Point coming back up. You're watching the Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. If you're a contractor, it's my job to make your insurance coverage simple and affordable. Because I know time is money, I'll come to your business. Certificates and bonds are a snap. Wherever you are, whatever business you're in, we've got you covered. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Company's insurance professionals. Highland, Merrillville, and Michigan City.
Earn while you learn from the best hands in the business. The Bricklayers Allied Craft Workers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. That's right, this is a paid apprenticeship.
I'm getting an education while learning a trade and getting paid for it.
The thing that surprised me the most about this apprenticeship program is the respect I have received after the proper time and training.
Classes start soon, so apply now. There are training centers throughout Indiana and Kentucky. We are the Bricklayers and Allied Craft Workers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. The best hands in the business.
Welcome back to the Cal Ripken World Series here on the Region Sports Network. Be sure to stay connected with all things Region Sports as we're always active on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, X, and at our website at regionsports.com. Celebrating over 25 years, we're proud to still be the only game in town. And appreciate all of you tuning in from wherever it is you're tuning in from, whether it's New Hampshire or right here in Crown Point or somewhere else. Appreciate you tuning in. We are thrilled and honored to bring these games to you. Know that some of you can't make these trips here to wherever the host site is for World Series, so we're thrilled to bring it to you. Jacob Bigham leads things off for Crown Point here in the bottom of the fifth. Went too far on the swing, so strike one. Patty and Eiseminger, scheduled hitters here in this bottom of the fifth. This one fouled away. We'll get over the press box, just over us. So 0-2 here to Bigham. Crown Point took the lead in the bottom of the fourth. They scored 3 runs. Now they lead at 4-2. They would like to add to the lead. This one up the middle. Stopped it short. Hanger over there for the play. Really nice move at the shortstop position there. That was Jacob Roy back at the shortstop position now, it looks like. That one comes in a little high and tight, so 1-0. So Roy with the play to get the out at first for out number 1, and now David Patty comes up here. 1-0 the count to him. This is a bunt right in front of the plate. A beauty. The throw to first. Not going to be corralled. It was a bounce. Throw down to second. Going to be into center field, so stolen base for Patty. Eiseminger swings through that one. So 1-1 the count here. With 1 away. Runner at second. Crown Point trying to add on to their lead. Exeter trying to ruin those chances. 1-2 now. Zakian has pitched a heck of a ball game today. That one coming in, skips in the turf, and now runner down to third. It's Patty making his way on the stolen bases. Comes a 2-2. That misses outside, so count runs full with a runner at third. And Crown Point trying to add on to this lead. Zakian looking for the out here. Trying to get out of this with no damage. Payoff pitch. Chopped on the ground right to Zakian. He'll have to turn, fire to first. It's in time, but the run does come around to score, and there are 2 outs in the inning. Zakian has definitely fielded his position very well today on the bump. No question about it, as Kruger-Burr. Little lefty-lefty matchup here. The 0-1. Outside, so a ball and a strike with 2 away. 71 pitches for Zakian here. 1-1. That is outside, so 2-1. Still got action going on the A field over there. 2-1. In there for a strike, 2-2. Two. Outside, so count runs full. We're working a good battle here. Sagan's been working good battles all game long. Payoff pitch. Fouled away at the plate. Cooper just got a piece of it. Another payoff pitch. Lifted in the air to left. This will be caught out in left. What a play. Out in left on the catch. We've got the Provost out there now in left for Exeter. So we go to the 6th. Crown Point leads at 5-2. You're watching the Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
At Athletic Performance Factory in Highland, Indiana, we push you to be bigger, faster, stronger, more explosive. Challenge every muscle with our cutting-edge sand speed and agility training. Build rock-solid strength and core stability to dominate on game day. Rent our full-size outdoor turf field for team workouts and practices. Improve your swing, boost your field skills, and protect your arm with expert one-on-one baseball and softball training built around you. We develop the entire athlete, mentally and physically. Athletic Performance Factory, where athletes are made.
You ready? Let's go! Yeah! For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. It's 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name.
Your future starts
here!
We go to the top of the 6th here at the 11U Cal Ripken World Series. Exeter needs to score 3 runs here in the top of the 6th inning to keep this one moving. Would like to take the lead if possible. It'll be Donegan, Zakian, and Kelly, your scheduled hitters. First pitch in for a strike. This one hits the screen, so 0-2. Donegan 0 for 2 on the day. Didn't have a run scored in the first, though, because he reached on the fielder's choice. The 0-2 misses outside. Pacino still on the bump for Crown Point. Donegan just trying to get on base any way he can. Exeter needs base runners. Fouls this one into the tree. Still 1-2. Pacino kicks and fires. This one on the ground, left side, scooped up by Bigham. Throws to first, in time. Bigham with a big-time play over there at third to get the first out. Now Zakian, who's 1 for 2 on the day, had an RBI single in the first. First pitch in for a strike. True lefty. Pitches lefty, bats lefty. It's the 0-1. Upstairs, 1 ball, 1 strike. So he's trying to get on any way he can. Again, trailing by 3. Got to get base runners on. 1-1 fouled away, heading towards the houses on North Street. It's in a yard. Actually, they were just mowing that yard earlier today, so now we can see the baseball. Kelly due up next, time called here at the plate. As Bassino's looking around like, wait, what's going on? I think he was a little panicked. He was going to be called for a balk. Not the case. Time called at the plate. Comes a 1-2. Fouled away again. That one's going to bounce off the street and get into the yard again. Comes a 1-2. Chopped on the ground. This will stay a fair ball. Step on the cushion at first is Reed for out number 2. And now Braden Kelly comes up trying to keep this lineup moving. First pitch upstairs and inside for a ball. Kelly 1 for 2. Had a single his last time up in the 4th. Would like more of that same magic. Two and 0. Got the pink batting gloves, trying to make something happen here to keep Exeter in this one. This one, slow roller on the right side for the pitcher, Bassino, who gets the out, and that'll be the ball game. 1-3 on the put out. Crown Point White gets the win 5-2. We're going to step aside. We're going to crunch the numbers and get your award winners on the other side of the break. You are watching the Cal Ripken World Series of the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Welcome to Diamond Plate, your new go-to sports bar with a casual vibe and elevated ballpark favorites. Dig into hand-breaded chicken tenders, juicy burgers, build your own pizzas, and don't forget our full bar stocked with local favorites and everyday classics. Located inside Athletic Performance Factory. Diamond Plate brings the fun with multi-sport simulators, duck pin bowling lanes, plus party space for birthdays, holidays, company outings, and fundraisers. Diamond Plate, where every bite, every sip, and every play is a win.
From lighting up Friday night football to powering the classrooms that shape the students of Lake County, IBEW Local 697 is proud to support our region's schools and the communities we call home. A career as a union electrician could be your next great move. Your next cap might be a hard hat. IBEW Local 697, powering futures, powering the region.
Welcome back to the Cal Ripken World Series here on the Region Sports Network. Crown Point White gets the win 5-2 over Exeter here today, and it helps their cause in the pool play. Improves to 2-1 in pool play with one more day to go. We'll see how all that shapes out tomorrow before we get to bracket play starting on a Wednesday. Let's go ahead and name our award winners. For this one, we got the Crowd Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the game. The Crowd Companies are proud to recognize the superheroes on the baseball diamond. We're going to go with number 20 for Crown Point White. That is Brantley Hanger. He was the starting pitcher today for Crown Point. Did a pretty good job, but also had 2 singles along with his cause as well and an RBI to go along with it. So Brantley Hanger, your Crowd Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the game. Now the Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the game. Earn while you learn with Boilermakers Local 374. We're going with the starting pitchers today. Exeter is Bradley Zagian is the pitcher, the left-hander, who did really well on the bump today from the left side there. The lefty, absolutely phenomenal game from the mound. Yeah, they don't get the win, but he pitched a heck of a game. He struck out the side in the second inning. Did really good work and had the first RBI of the game as well, as he had an RBI single in the first. So, Zagian, your blue-collar player of the game in this one, and then your Proud Union Home Play of the game, presented by Iron Workers Local 395. To find out how you can become a Union Iron Worker, visit ironworkers395.com. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning when Griffin Custy was up, and he had a big RBI double, which helped take the lead or extend the lead for Crown Point in this one. So a big double for Griffin Cussy, the right fielder, in the bottom of the fourth inning. Our executive producer is Chris Ramirez. Our operations manager, Rich Castillo. Sports director is Mike Dewan. I'm Michael Brenner, along with Zach Sinelli, doing all the production. Thomas Marsh doing all the camera work as well, doing a phenomenal job. Both guys doing great this evening as always. Big thanks to coaches Matt Warlick and Michael Hanger, the coaches for Exeter and Crown Point, respectively. And, of course, we want to give a big